War is bad.
Hello, Adam Ryan Donato.
Hello, welcome back to another hard review, and I'm here, of course, to talk about Warfare. This is the new Alex Garland movie. It's also directed by Ray Mendoza. He does not acting in the movie. There's a guy who plays him in the movie, but he is a part of the situation that we are in. I'm pretty sure his character's nicknamed Frogman. And Warfare is definitely trying to do something very specific. So we are really just following one sequence of events. So we get like this opening bit of kind of a camaraderie amongst the boys, and we really establish like, hey, this is from the memories of these guys. You know, the marketing was all like, one of the directors was actually in Iraq. Cool. These guys are in, I imagine, Iraq, and they're trying to solve a situation, you know, in this very like hostile territory. So they set up shop in this little house where they have like a sniper set up, and they're trying to, you know, scope out the situation. Everything starts going awry, and they get hit with a grenade. Their guys are dying and stuff, and it's like really horrific stuff. There's some big names in this movie: Will Poulter, Charles Melton, Joseph Quinn. Just a bunch of young men in this movie just dealing with this situation for like 95 minutes. And it's really thrilling stuff. Like, I'm not a big action movie guy, but I did find myself really connecting with this situation and, you know, trying to think about how they're going to get out of this situation, what impact that this has, and like the different situations that each of these characters are in. Now, we don't spend a lot of time like developing each of these characters, but I feel like through the performances, little moments that we have with these characters, you really start to understand and connect with where they're coming from. It all feels very realistic, and you feel like you're like in the situation. It's really gruesome stuff. I mean, you see some gore in this movie that is like bone chilling. It's just really interesting to see like what feels like an accurate depiction of how this exact scenario would go down, because I imagine this is the majority of what's happening over at war. I don't know. I don't really like war movies, but I found myself enjoying this one. It's an intense, thrilling ride. I really felt there's this family that they're holding hostage in this little house, and you really feel for them. I really think it's like really a bone-chilling, a lot of these moments in the movie where like we just kind of hold on the house. You know what I mean? We just kind of hold on pictures of people just to think about how awful what's going on is, and what is it even in service for? And is it worth it? How dehumanizing the whole thing is, and how tragic it all feels. I really enjoyed this movie. It's one of my more favorite ones of the year thus far. I think when it comes to Alex Garland's work, I like it more than Civil War. I actually found myself connecting more with the characters in this movie than I did with the characters in that movie, which is crazy because Civil War spends a lot more time developing the relationships between the main quartet of people in Civil War. I do like Men and Annihilation and Ex Machina more than this. This isn't really trying to do too much. It's trying to be a nice little snapshot of, hey, this is what war is like. This is the situation that these characters are in. Go. I'm giving this one a 4 out of 5. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. Like, comment, subscribe. Why don't you guys tell me what your favorite Alex Garland movie is? Mine is definitely, I mean, it's a basic bitch answer, but Ex Machina, I feel like it's like a modern day staple in the sci-fi genre.